can continue to come up and have a cookie. Again, thank you so much for being here. I'd like to introduce right now our entertainment for the next hour, and it is Mr. Dave Brinnel.
Gonna take a sentimental journey, gonna set my heart at ease, gonna make a sentimental journey to renew old memories. I got my bag, I got my reservation, spend each time I could afford, like a child with wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we're leaving. 7, I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile on railroad tracks that take me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey. 7, that's the time we're leaving. 7, I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile on a railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey home. Gonna take a sentimental journey home. Thank you very much. All right, who heard the feedback? Did you hear the feedback? If you hear the feedback, good for you. It's very high frequency. It's the first frequency we lose. I can barely hear it myself. Give me one more. I'm sorry you had to see that. All right, let's keep going. I am Dave Brinnel, and I'm very happy to be here. This is my first time here, so thank you for having me. It's a beautiful room. I've met some very nice people, and it's only a few minutes from my house, which is really convenient. So let's keep going. I'd like to do a song by my favorite singer, Mr. Tony Bennett. And quick story, I saw Tony Bennett years ago at Springfield Symphony Hall. My wife and I went out for the evening, we had dinner, we went to the show. And before the show, I said, hey, let's go to Cara Mia. Remember Cara Mia? Beautiful Italian restaurant. I said, it'll be nice, like a theme, you know, Italian restaurant, Italian singer. And she said, no, let's not go to Cara Mia. I'm not in the mood for Italian. So we went somewhere else. Tony Bennett took to the stage that night. What's the first thing he says? Man, I love Springfield, especially that restaurant Cara Mia where I just ate. That was great. I love that. So I haven't let her live that one down. I walk along a street of sorrow, the boulevard of broken dreams, where gigolo and gigolette can sing a song without regret, so they forget their broken dreams. You'll laugh tonight and cry tomorrow when you behold your scattered dreams. But gigolo and gigolette still sing a song and dance along the boulevard of broken dreams. Here is where you'll always find me, always walking up and down. But I left my soul behind me in an old cathedral town. The joy that you find here you borrow, you cannot keep it long at sea. But gigolo and gigolette still sing a song and dance along the boulevard of broken dreams. Here is where you'll always find me, always walking up and down. But I left my soul behind me in an old cathedral town. The joy that you find here you borrow, you cannot keep it long at sea. But gigolo and gigolette still sing a song and dance along the boulevard of broken dreams. you very much. Thank you. I like to do that thing in the beginning of the show where I say, 10 minutes till showtime. I did that once at a place I was playing in Amherst, and a guy in the back of the room, it was a senior place, and a guy in the back of the room, I said, 5 minutes till showtime, a good time to visit the restroom. And a guy in the back of the room said, by the time I'm finished, you'll be gone. Got a kick out of that. All right, let's move on. Here's a song, here's another true story. It's about Elvis. Elvis Presley was having a hard night's sleeping once, and he was tossing and turning around. And he said, and I'm not making this up, he came up with an expression that night. He said, man, I'm all shook up. And so he called his songwriter friend in the middle of the night, because you can do that when you're Elvis. And he said, hey baby, I just thought of a song title. I thought of a song called All Shook Up. I want you to write that. By the time Elvis got up in the morning, the song had been written. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting white as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Oh, 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 yeah. Well, tongue gets tired when I try to speak. My inside shaking like a leaf on a tree. When I meet a girl that I love best, my heart beats so it scares me to death. As she touched my hand, oh, the chill I got. My lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Oh, 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 yeah. Don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little messed up, but this feeling's fine. The only one girl for this heart of mine, and that's to have that girl that I love so fine. She touched my hand, oh, the thrill I got. My lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. I'm all shook up. Thank you very much. I'm a big fan of Hank Williams, and I'll tell you how it happened. I was 21 years old, and my girlfriend broke up with me, and I was heartbroken. And my best friend at the time said, here's what you do. Listen to Hank Williams for 2 weeks, you'll forget all about her. So I was desperate. I listened to Hank Williams for 2 weeks. I fell in love with Hank Williams, but I never got over her, and it's a good thing because we got back together, we got married, and we've been married 39 years, so, oh, thank you. So I got Hank Williams and a wife out of the deal, so. You're cheating on will make you weak. You walk the floor and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you waltz around and call my name. You walk the floor the whole night through. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Cheating heart will pine someday and pray the love you threw away. The time will come when you feel blue. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you waltz around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Ah, thank you very much. So this guy goes into a delicatessen. He says, waiter, I'll have the chicken soup. The waiter says, 1 chicken. He says, you know, on second thought, I'd rather have the pea soup. The waiter says, hold the chicken and make it pea. And that reminds me of another story. This guy goes to the doctor. He says, doctor, I don't know what my problem is. I can't stop peeing. Everywhere I go, I'm peeing. I'm always peeing. What can I do? The doctor says, you can get off of my rug. A mom says to her son, she says, Tony, am I a bad mother? He says, my name is Nick. 2 guys walk into a bar. They see 2 women sitting at a table. One says, oh no, it's my wife and my girlfriend. The other one says, oh no, mine too. A woman calls her husband on the phone. She says, what are you doing? He says, I'm driving home. She says, are you on the highway? He says, yes. She says, please be careful. I just saw on the news there's a crazy person driving the wrong way on the highway. He said, you kidding? There's hundreds of them. Teddy bear, put a string around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be teddy bear. Don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions play too rough. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers ain't the kind real love enough. I just want to be your teddy bear. Teddy bear, baby, let me be round you in the night. Run your fingers through my hair and cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Don't wanna be a lion, 'cause lions play too rough. I don't wanna be a tiger, 'cause tigers ain't the kind you never know. Just wanna be your teddy bear. Put a string around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Just wanna be your teddy bear. Thank you very much. You know, someone once asked me, can you do something Elvis did? So I gained 40 pounds. Now, I was very fortunate. In 1979, I got to see Elvis Presley at the Springfield Civic Center. Was anybody else there? Yeah? I figured, yeah. When I play, usually there's somebody. Yeah, it was pretty exciting. I wanted to see him as well as I could, and I didn't own binoculars, and I was only 14, and so I brought the next best thing to binoculars to the Springfield Civic Center. I brought a rifle scope. I know it sounds weird right now. You know, I own a rifle scope, but they didn't care back then. You know, so I'm sitting there watching Elvis through crosshairs all night, and it was a great show, amazing show. Well, hello, darling. Hello, darling. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, darling. I can tell, darling. You're You're still flowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. With beat of the room swaying while the band's playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So, golly gee, fellas, find her an empty need. Fellas, doubt it will never go away again. We feel the room swaying while the band's playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So take the rap, fellas, find her an empty lap. Fellas, dolly will never go away. Dolly will never go away. Dolly, never go away again. Thank you very much. That song was it was from the musical Hello Dolly, of course, with Carol Channing, and then the movie Barbra Streisand. I'm going to do a little work while I'm talking here. This is a true story. It's my favorite Louis Armstrong story, and I know it's true because I heard it from the curator of the Louis Armstrong home in Flushing, New York. Louis Armstrong was traveling in 1958. He was with Vice President Nixon on a plane, a VIP plane, and Louis Armstrong, the Vice President Nixon, said to Louis Armstrong, you know, Mr. Armstrong, I'm a very big fan, and if I can ever do anything for you, you know, please don't hesitate to ask. And Louis Armstrong said to Nixon, you know, as a matter of fact, I have a lot of bags to carry, and maybe you could help me by carrying my trumpet off the plane. So Nixon did that for him. Nixon carried his trumpet off the plane and through customs back into America. And that's how Louis Armstrong got his marijuana back into the country. That is a true story. I took my troubles down to Madame Ruth. You know that gypsy with the gold cap too. She's got a pad down at 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of Love Potion number 9. Told her that I was a flopper with chicks. Been this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is Love Potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed the cop down at 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of Love Potion number 9. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. I had so much fun that I'm going back again. I wonder what will happen with Love Potion number 10. Love Potion number 9. Love Potion number 9. Love Potion number 9. Thank you very much. I'd like to do something that's hanging off of this microphone. It's driving me crazy. All right, I got it. I'd like to do, this is one of my favorite things to do performance-wise. I'd like to song for you. Oh, it's a bug. I'm sorry you had to see that. All right, it's, yes, all right. I'd like to do something special for you. This is, I'd like to play harmonica.
The music is fun.
Why not your everyday run-of-the-mills blues harp, but a chromatic harmonica. This is the kind that Stevie Wonder plays, or the Harmonicats. It's got the little button on the side so you can hit all the sharps and flats. So let me hydrate, lubricate. This is a beautiful song. It's made popular by the Platters. It's called Twilight Time. Instrument I ever practiced. All right, let's keep going. Here's a song my dad taught me. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Here they are all standing in the row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a flick, a twist of the wrist, that's what the showman said. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Everyone you throw will make me rich. There stands me wife, the other love alive, singing roll a bowl, a bowl, a penny a pinch. Singing roll a bowl, a bowl, a penny a pinch. Singing roll a bowl, a bowl, a penny a pinch. Singing roll a bowl, a bowl, singing roll a bowl, a bowl, singing roll a bowl, a bowl, a penny a pinch. Singing roll a bowl, a bowl, a penny a pinch. Singing roll a bowl, a bowl, a penny a pinch. Singing roll a bowl, a bowl, singing roll a bowl, a bowl, singing roll a bowl, a bowl, a penny a pinch. Thank you very much. That song was recorded by the Freddie Martin Orchestra, and the lead singer on that was an unknown guy named Merv Griffin, putting on the fake English accent. But as I said, my dad taught me that song. Let me show you real quick. Here's something else my dad taught me. A perfectly folded jacket. Thank you very much. I have passed that along to my son. Because of you, there's a song in my heart. Because of you, my romance has its start. Because of you, the sun will shine, the moon and stars will say you're mine, forever, never to part. I only live for your love and your kiss. It's paradise to be near you like this. Because all because of you. Thank you very much. That's another Tony Bennett tune. Well, last year we went to my wife and I went to Memphis, Tennessee, and we went to Beale Street, where they play the blues, famous street where they play the blues, and I wanted to be able to say that I played the blues on Beale Street. So I talked to a couple of the bands there, and using my good looks and charm and $50, I managed to get on a couple of stages that night, and it was a lot of fun. And here's one of the songs I played on Beale Street. Well, my baby don't stand no cheating, my baby. Oh no, she don't stand no cheating, my baby. Oh no, she don't stand no cheating. She don't do none of that midnight creeping, my baby. Is a true loving baby, she's my baby. My baby don't do no fooling, my baby. Oh no, she don't do no fooling, my baby. Yeah, my baby don't do no fooling. When she's out there ain't no cooling, my baby. Is a true loving baby, she's my baby. Baby, she's my baby. My baby, a true loving baby, she's my baby. Thank you very much. So I'm wearing a new cologne today. Can you smell it? Quick song I wrote about the city of Ludlow, or town of Ludlow. What's Ludlow? What city or a town? Anybody know? Town? Good. From now on, I'll always get that right. Here's a quick song I wrote about the town of Ludlow. The bakeries are Portuguese, deep in the heart of Ludlow. Thank you very much. Thank you. When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me, nope. Now let's play Name That Tune. Name That Tune, here we go. Moon River. Yeah, you got it, it was Stardust. Okay. So here's a true story. Nat King Cole, when he was a little boy, his dad used to tell him a story, and the story was about a buzzard and a monkey, and how the monkey convinced the buzzard convinced the monkey to go flying, and only so he could drop him and eat him. So, but the monkey caught on and he wouldn't let go. So Nat King Cole remembered that story, and when he got older, he wrote a song about it, and the song was called "Straighten Up and Fly Right." Buzzer took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back, but the monkey grabbed the buzzer and said, now listen, Jack, straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. What's the use in jiving? Ain't no use in diving. Straighten up and fly right. Down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer told the monkey, you're choking me. Release your hold and I'll set you free. The monkey looked the buzzer right square in the eye and said, your story's so touching, but it sounds like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Mother told the monkey, you're choking me. You release your hold and I'll set you free. Mother looked the monkey right square in the eyes, and your story so touching, but it sounds like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Baba, don't you blow your top. Fly right. Thank you very much. I have very talented kids, and they're both musicians. And my daughter Haley Brinnel, who lives in Philadelphia, is a singer and a trombonist, and her second album got 4 stars in Downbeat magazine, and she was considered to be one of the Grammys' top 10 emerging jazz artists for 2023. So she's doing real good. The reason I'm telling you this is I'd like to do a duet with her now, but she's not here. She's in Philly, but that's okay. Thanks to the magic of iPads and digital recording, I would like to perform a duet with my daughter Haley. If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. In wines from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty to see. Amarillo, yeah, up New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Boston, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this tiny trip? When you take that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty to see. Amarillo, yeah, up New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Boston, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this tiny tip? Your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Thank you, that's my daughter Haley. I mixed up the order. I make this up as I go along. I have 2 things I do with my sport coat, and I usually do the first one because I don't have to take it off. So I have to put it back on to do this next show. Excuse me. So this fella needs to buy a suit, and he doesn't have a lot of money, but he wants a custom-made suit. So he goes to the cheapest tailor he can find. The tailor says, "I'll make you a suit. It won't cost you much. Come back in a week." So he comes back to the tailor in a week. He puts the suit on, looks at himself in the mirror. He says, "You know, this pants are a little too long." The tailor says, "Well, that's all right. Just pull them up like that." He says, all right. This tailor says, for what you paid, don't complain. He says, all right. So the guy leaves the store like this. Comes back the next day, he says, you know, this shoulder's kind of low too. It doesn't really, this tailor says, hey, stop complaining. For what you paid, just pull the shoulder up like that, tuck it under your chin. Nobody will know the difference. He says, all right, I'll try it. He walks out like this. Comes back the next day, he says, you know, this pant leg's kind of short over here on the left. The tailor says, hey, stop your whining. Here's what you do. You just got to lean to the left. See how that fixes it? Don't forget to pull up the pant leg, tuck it under your chin. So the guy walks out like this. And he's walking by, he walks by two doctors. He say hello, the doctors say hello. And after he gets by the doctors, one doctor says to the other, he says, I wonder what was wrong with that guy. The other one says, I don't know, but doesn't the suit fit nice? I have to credit that joke to Maury Amsterdam. Remember Maury Amsterdam? Yeah. All right, here's one. This husband and wife, they're upstairs sleeping in their bed at night. They hear a knock on the door. Husband walks down in his bathrobe and slippers, you know. When he opens the door, there's a stranger standing there. He says, what do you want? The guy says, hey, I'm sorry, buddy. I could really use a push. Can you just give me a push, just real quick? The guy says, no, it's 2 a.m. He says, come back later. I'm not going to give you a push. He goes upstairs to bed. The wife says, who was it? He says, some guy wanted a push. She said, oh, did you give him a push? He says, no, I'm not giving him a push at 2 a.m. She says, go give him a push. He says, all right, I'll give him a push. Puts his bathrobe and slippers on. He goes downstairs, goes outside. He sees the guy's car there. The guy's not around. He looks around. He says, where are you? The guy says, I'm over here on the swing set. Two drunks are wandering through Central Park. Two drunks wandering through Central Park at night. They end up in the Central Park Zoo and they fall asleep. They wake up and they're in the lion's cage. And right in front of them is a big lion going, roar. One of them says, we better get out of here. The other one says, we can't leave now, the movie's just starting. All right, I'd like to tell you this joke. This is my grandfather's favorite joke. I'm not saying it's the best joke in the world, but I like telling it because it was my grandfather's favorite joke. I know a husband in the iron and steel business. She irons, she steals. Speaking of jobs, my cousin just got a job as a diesel fitter. You know what a diesel fitter is? He works in the back room of the shoe store. He comes out and says, diesel fitter. You know, it's been pretty cold out lately. It's going to get even colder. In fact, it's been so cold.
How cold was it?
The flashers in the park have been describing themselves to people. All right. So, one more. It's an older man and a young man are playing golf, and the young man hits the ball right into the trees. He goes, I got to take a penalty stroke now. The old guy says, penalty stroke. In my day, we just hit the ball over the trees. He says, really? He says, all right, I'll try it. Lines up the ball, hits another tree. Lines it up again, hits another tree. He says, all right, old guy, I don't know what you did, but I can't hit it over the trees. The old guy looks at him and he says, well, of course, when I was your age, the trees were only 6 feet tall. All right, let's keep going here. Bobby Darin had a knack for taking songs that weren't always interesting and making them very interesting.
I won't be able to remember mine.
Here's one of my favorites. Oh, the shark bait has such cheap deer, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mary bit, and it keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, as old Mary made. So there's never a trace of red. Now on the sidewalk, Sunday morning, lies a body just oozing life. Taking someone one being Mac tonight. Well, there's a tugboat down by the river, don't you know, where cement bath is drooping on down. That cement is just, it's there for the weight, dear. 5 will get you 10, old Mac is back in town. Did you hear Joey Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out all of his hard cash. And now Maggie spends like a sailor. Well, could it be our boys done something rash? Now Jenny Diver, Suki Tawdry, look out, Lotta Linya, Lucy Brown. The line forms on the right, babe. Now that Mackie's back in town, I said Jenny Diver, Suki Tawdry, look out, Miss Lotta Linya and Lucy Brown. Oh, the line forms on the right, babe. Now that Mackie's back in town. Look out, old Mackie is back. Thank you very much. That's exhausting. Thank you. Here's a true story about Bobby Darin. When he was still an unknown, there was a famous DJ, you may have heard of him, called Murray the K. Murray the K came to Bobby Darin and said, "Hey Bobby, you write songs. Maybe you can write a song. My mom started writing a song. She can't finish it. Maybe you can finish it for her." Bobby said, "All right, what has she got so far?" He said, "She's only got one line so far. The line is, splish, splash, I was taking a bath." So obviously Bobby Darin took the challenge and he had his first hit record. Splish, splash, I was taking a bath on about a Saturday night. Rubbing, dubbing, just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. Well, I stepped out the tub and put my feet on the floor, wrapped the towel around me and I opened the door. Well, then I splish, splash, jumped back in the bath. Well, how was I to know there was a party going on? There was a splishing and a splashing, reeling with the feeling, moving and a grooving, rocking and a rolling. Yeah! Big bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on the living room rug. Flip flop, they was doing the bop. All the teens had the dancing bug. There was Lollipop with the Peggy Sue, but your girlie Miss Molly was even there too. Then a splish splash, I forgot about the bath. I went and put my dancing shoes on. I was a rolling and a strolling, moving and a grooving, reeling with the feeling, rocking and a rolling. Yeah. I was a moving and a grooving, rocking and a rolling. I was a reeling with the feeling. I was a moving and a grooving. I was a rocking and a rolling. I was a reeling with the feeling. I was a moving and a grooving, rolling and a strolling. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Thank you very much. Last year I took, it was one of my buckets, really the only thing I had on my bucket list. I wanted to take a cruise on the Queen Mary 2, and we did it. We went from Southampton in England into Brooklyn. It was a fabulous 6 days, but on the trip, the guest speaker was Roger McGuinn of the Byrds, the guy that founded the great rock group The Byrds, and I got to talk to him briefly because I knew he used to work with Bobby Darin. He played banjo and guitar for Bobby on stage in the early days, and I asked Roger, I said, you know, the more I learn about some of my rock and roll heroes, I learned a lot of them weren't really nice guys. And what can you tell me about Bobby Darin? You know, does he fall into that category? And Roger said, no, Bobby was salt of the earth, best guy you want to meet, always do you a favor, shirt off your back, that kind of thing. So, shirt off his back, not your back. But Anyway, so that made me feel very good about Bobby Darin. That was going somewhere, and I forgot what I was going to do after that. No idea. I do that all the time. That's what happens when I make up the show as I go along because I don't want to do the same show every time. So, here's what I was going to do. I'd like to apologize from the start, in advance rather, for this song. I have a sad story to tell you. It may hurt your feelings a bit. Last night when I walked into my bathroom, I stepped in a pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. Our baby fell out of the window. You'd think that her head would be split, but good luck was with us that morning, for she fell in a barrel of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. I think I'll break off with my girlfriend. Her antics are odd, I'll admit. Each time I say, darling, I love you, she tells me that I'm full of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. When I was in France in the army, one day I looked into my kit. I thought I might find me a sandwich, but the darn thing was loaded with shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. And now folks, my story has ended. I think it is time I should quit. If any of you feel offended, stick your head in a bucket of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. Thank you very much. That was written by a guy named Benny Bell in the 1940s, and when it came out, it was considered to be very racy. Let's go to the telephone. Hi, who's this? Hi, Brian. What would you like to hear? Sure, I love Jerry Lee Lewis. Who's it for? All right, this is going out from Brian to Emily. I just made them up. I don't know. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much loving drives a man insane. You broke my will. Oh, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, straight off the fire. I laughed in love because I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. You broke my will. Oh, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Yeah, I wanna love you like a love should. So fine, so kind. Wanna tell the world that you're mine. I took my nails out and I twiddled my thumb. Love isn't easy, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Yeah, I wanna love you like a love should. So fine, so kind. Wanna tell the world that you're mine. I chew my nails down and I twiddle my thumb. Love isn't easy, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, street balls of fire. Thank you very much. I'd like to go back before your time and do some old songs, because I listened to this all through high school. You know, my friends were listening to the Eagles and the Doobies and all those bands, and I was listening to the Andrews Sisters and the Mills Brothers and Glenn Miller and that stuff. So I have a great fondness for all that stuff. Oh, ain't she sweet? See her coming down the street. Oh, I ask you oh so confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Oh, I dig her oh so confidentially. Ain't she nice? Just cast an eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, in that perfection. I repeat, don't you think she's kinda neat? Oh, I dig her oh so confidentially. Ain't she sweet? I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. It's before your time. And I'll make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet. They're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses on the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better. And our clothes will love the way you used to do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. And I'll make believe it came from you. Put another nickel in that Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, music, music. I'll do anything for you, anything you want me to. All I want is loving you and music, music, music. Closer, my dear, come closer. The nicest part of any melody is when you're dancing next to me. So put another nickel in that Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, music, music. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. Nothing could be sweeter than my sweetie when I need her in the morning. Where the morning glories twine around the door, whispering pretty stories I long to hear once more. Strolling with my girlie where the dew is pearly early in the morning. Butterflies that flutter up and kiss each little buttercup at dawn. If I had Aladdin's lamp for only a day, I'd make a wish and here's what I'd say. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. In the morning. Thank you very much. I threw that last song in because I love this story. This is a true story. Carolina in the morning. Nothing could be finer. This is why this song exists. Back in the 1920s, there was a Broadway show, and the composer of the show was sitting in the audience watching a rehearsal for the show. And there was a young guy, a young actor, a song and dance man, and he was really hamming it up, and he was so good, the composer said, I gotta write a song just for that guy. And so he wrote Carolina in the Morning. Now the interesting part is the name of that young actor, that young song and dance band, see if you recognize it, was William Frawley. William Frawley played Fred Mertz on the I Love Lucy show. William Frawley, yeah. So thanks to Fred Mertz, we have nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina.
I don't see him dancing now, because he used to do like a lot of shows.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway like a lazy hose ashore. Hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, dance with me, sway with ease. When you dance, you have a way with me. Sway with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I go yeah. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Hold me close, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes see only you. Only you have a magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Make me thrill as only you know how. Hold me close, sway me now. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Let's hear it for that guy. And let's hear it for the placemats. Yeah, placemats. I was listening. Oh man, we're almost out of time. Look at that. Well, before we go, I would like to leave you with this last bit of wisdom. Never ever take a sleeping pill with a laxative. Start spreading the news.
Because your
I'm
bedroom will be
leaving
full of
today.
David cream.
I'm gonna be a part of it in old New York. This little town blues, one of the original Rockettes, folks, are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. I long to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm king of the hill, top of the league. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it in old New York. Yeah, if I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Yeah. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm king of the hill, top of the list, cream of the crop, number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York. Thank you very much for having me, and I'll see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave has left the building.